Good morning students, this is Kavita Anandi. In today's class we are going to see the same model, FIFO method in materials but with simple adjustments. So the same FIFO model, last time we have seen that in that there is no returns and losses of material given in the question. There is an extra adjustments where when there is a return may be possible. If you are supplying goods to manufacturing process, there may be a defects in some products, so they will return it back. So in that case, what we will do for receiving the goods from the supplier, also there may be a defect, you will issue it to the supplier, or when there is a issuing a goods to the while manufacturing the factory, they are giving a material, so when there is a defect he will return it back. So in that situation, what we have to do, the same thing only we are going to do, make adjustments, but follow the date order from ascending order from 1 to 30. Don't change it. If there is an adjustment also, the date wise you have to make it. So a drawer store ledgers can be recorded on the following transaction under FIFO method. The informations were given. So for the year 1998, for the month of July, the information is given. So there was the opening stock. They received 1000 units means we have goods received from the supplier. Issued means MR number I have already informed in the last class itself, and received 5000 units at 12 each. Received 50 units out of the issue made on 6th July. See, received back 50 units out of the issue made on 6th July. We have made a issue 6th July. We have made some issue to the manufacturer to manufacture the product. What they are doing, they are returning back 50 units. So we have to add it back in the goods available. So that is the thing which you are going to do. Then issued, return to supplier 100 units out of stock received on 5th. So what we are doing, we have got a goods from the supplier, there is a defect, so we are returning back 100 units which is received on 5th. 5th we have received 1000 units. In that we are returning back 100 units. Then received back 100 units out of issue made on 14th July. There are two things, which is material acquisition is inside the company itself they are returning back. The other one is outside the company with the supplier dealer we are returning back. So out of issue means within the company. You return to supplier or outside the company, that is mean by the outside the company with the dealing of the supplier. Then issued, received, issued. Stock verification report revealed there was a shortage of 10 units on 18th July. So 18th July when the verification has been done, there was a shortage of 10 units and another shortage of 15 units on 26th supply. So there is a, when there is a shortage of things, what we are going to do, while going through the sum you will understand. So the format is store ledger account, date, particulars, and receipts, issues, balance. Receipts, if you are receiving goods from supplier, we have to make an entry here. Any issues, if your goods are going out from our side, we have to make an issue. If a goods is receiving from stores, receives to the stores, we have to make a receipt entry. The first entry is to the last year, the starting of the year, there is an opening stock, which is last month's closing stock is 2000 units we have in hand. The cost is 10 each. So the balance is straight away you can write in the balance because there is a balance available but that we not received anything. So last year would have month would have we made an entry. So straight away we are making an entry in balance. 2000 unit is the quantity. The rate is 10. So 2000 into 10, 20,000. So Jan 1 entry, July 1 entry is over. Next 5th July, we are receiving 1000 units. We are getting from supplier 1000 units 11 each. So we are 5th, debited date 5th. When you are receiving, we have to make a GRN number. So how much we are buying? 1000 units. What is the price of that? 11. So 1000 into 11, 11,000. So now write the balance. Already we have stock in hand 2000. Repeat it again. And whatever the goods got, 1000 rupees you have bought it. So make an entry 1000, 11, 11,000. So there are two items available. The next one is 6th. 6th, what you are doing? Issuing 500 units. So issuing on 6th, when you are issuing you have to mention it as MR number. How much you are issuing? 500 units you want to issue. Since we are following the method FIFO, first stock available only we have to use. First we have available of stock of 2000. So from 2000 I am issuing 500. What is the rate of it? 10. So 10, 500 into 10, 5000. So 2000 I have used 500. The balance remaining is 1500. 1500 into 10, which is 15,000. I have not touched the 1000, so repeat it again, 1000, 11, 11,000. Still I have a 2 stocks worth of goods. Now don't follow, I already told we have to follow the date order. So in the adjustment also some entry is given, so make note of that also, because the date wise has to be followed as ascending order. Here the entry is for 18th and 26th. When there is a entry, we have to include a particular date. So after 18th and after 25 we have to make that particular 2 entries. Now 10th we are receiving from supplier how many units? 5,012. So 10th GRN number 5,000 we are receiving. What is the cost of it? Rate per unit? 12. So 5,000 into 12, which is 60,000. So now we have a 2 stocks in hand. Now one more is adding. So repeat it again, 1,500, 1,000. Add this 5,000 also, 5,000, 12, 60,000. Now my stock available in my hand is 3. 1,500 worth of stock, 1,000 worth of stock, and 5,000 worth of stock. Next, the entry is for 12th. Received back 50 units on the issue made on 6th July. On 6th July, I have issued to manufacturing process how much? 500 units I have been issued. Now I am receiving back to the my store ledger. So for my store it is returning coming back. So I have to make an entry receipt, because we are getting back. If we are going out, we have to make an entry in issue. If we are receiving, we have to make an entry in receipts. So material which we have issued. So on 6th what we have issued? 510, 5,000. On that only they are returning only 50. So material retired note, the method is the material requisition note number, which is returned. The material return note number is how much we are getting back? 50. So 50 is coming back. So on what rate you have issued? The rate has to be mentioned which you have used it. On 6th only they have clearly told the date that which issued made on 6th July. So see that on 6th July we have made a 500 worth of stock. What is the rate of that? 10. So in that we are getting back 50. So 50, what is the cost of it? 10. So 50 into 10, 500, which we got it. Already 3 stocks have been available, 1,500, 1,000, 5,000. Now one more stock is adding, 50, 10, 5,000. Sorry, 500. So that is the entry for returning back from the manufacturing process. We have to make an entry like this. So I repeat once again, we have issued for manufacturing process. Now they are returning back. How much they are returning back? 50 they are returning back. See the date. Surely they would have given the date from which date they are returning back. They told from July 6th we are issued. From that they are returning back. So how much we have issued on July 6th? 500. From the 500 they are returning back 50. What is the cost per unit of that? 10. So 50 into 10, which is 500. So now add all the stock items appear there. Now 12th entry is over. Now 14th what we are happening? Issuing 600 units. So 14th MR number, as usual there are 4 stocks available. Now I want to issue 600. So the already I have 4 stocks from which we have to issue from first stock. The first stock which is available is 1,500. So from 1,500 I am issuing 600. So from 1,500 I am using only 600. The balance is 900, 10, 9,000. Write the other 3 balance also. This is the balance remaining in hand. So next one is on 18th what is happening? Return to supplier 100 units out of the goods received on 5th. On 5th how much goods we have bought from the supplier? This the 12th entry is within the company. It is happening that for manufacturing process we have issued, so the stock has been remaining in hand, so they are returning it back. But the 18th entry is returning to suppliers. That means there may be a defects in the goods supplied by the supplier. So what we are going to do? Return to the outside person. So how much we are issuing back? 100. What we have the 1,000 units has been issued at 11 each. That is the entry given. On 5th that is the entry happened. So on 1,000 units they are returning back only 100. What is the cost of it? 11. So since it is returning back, the debit note number shortage. How much we are issuing? 100 units we are issuing. So what is the rate of debt? 11. So I already told that they would specify the date of which brought or issued. So we have to take a price from the particular date. So 11. So 100 into 11, 1,100. Issuing means it's going out. So because I have already added in the balance, so now I have to deduct it back, because since I am returning it back. So from which entry we have to deduct? So 100, the 11 value is available here. From 1000 I am returning the 100. So 1000 minus 100, what is the balance remaining? 900 only I am keeping safe. The other 100 is due to defect, I am returning back to the suppliers. So 900 into 11, 9900. This is for the entry for the goods returned to the supplier. So we have to deduct from the particular entry. Don't follow first in first out, because this is not within the company. This is dealing with the outsiders from which you are deducting. That has to be noted clearly. The next one is we have done the 18th. There is other entries for 18th. On 18th July, the stock verification has been done. There is a shortage of 10 units. While manufacturing process, there may be a shortage of goods for manufacturing. So what we have to do? We have to issue again to the particular concern. So same like issuing only, for shortage you have to follow. So what is the shortage happened there? 10 units they needed. So 10 units, first in first out method. We have available in stock is 900. At a rate from 900, I am issuing only 10. The cost is 10. The total is 100. So 900 minus 10, the balance is 890. 10, 8900. And on from 1000, I have issued 100. So 900, 111, 9900. Thus, I have not made any change. So I am writing as it is. So these are the two main returns, whether it's FIFO or LIFO. This is the thing has to be followed. What is the date? What is the date has been given? That from that date only we can deduct. We can't follow first in first out or last in first out in the issuing process. Only in the stock issuing process alone we have to follow the particular technique. And 18th is over. Now 19th, returning back 100 units out of the issue made on 14th July. 14th July for manufacturing process and within the company we have issued 600 units. So there may be a over excess of a product. So they are returning back 100 units. So we have to make a receipt note because we are receiving the goods. So on 19th, material receiving note number. How much we are receiving? 100. What is the date which has issued? Receiving back 14th July. 14th July we have issued 600 units. So from 14th July only they are returning back. So on 14th July you have made a rate for 10 which has to be returning back. So 100. So what is the rate to be followed? The date has been given. Particular date, what date you have specified, that amount has to be taken. So 10. 100 into 10, 1000 has been coming back to a concern. So add it. Already 4 stocks is available. Write down, repeat it again and add this 100, 10,000 also. Next is on 20. We are issuing 150 units to the manufacturing process. So 150. First in first out method. So the available stock is 890. From 890 I am issuing 150. The amount is 10,500 deducted. 890 minus 150 which is 740. The rate is 10, 740 into 10, 7400. The other I have not made any change, so repeat it again. So again 25th what you are doing, there is a receiving 500 units at 14 each. So we are receiving to the concern, so 500. What rate you are getting? 14. The total is 7,000. So repeat the 5 items again, just add it as a last item. 500, 14, 7,000. And 26, there is a other shortage of in the manufacturing process, so we have to issue it again. How much we have to issue? 15. So 15, what is the stock available first? 740. From 740 I have to issue 15 units at the rate of 10. A shortage is nothing but while doing manufacturing process there is a need of material, so I want to supply, like a issue there is a shortage. So 10, 150. So from 740 I have issued 15. The balance is 725, 10, 7250. Others repeated. So when there is a more item you have to repeat it again. Don't miss any items. Then last one is on 28th. What is happening? Issued 300 units. So that is a MR number. So 300 from 725 you are issuing only 300 at the rate of 10, 3000. The balance is 425, 10, 4250. Others repeat it. At last you have to write the what is the total amount available as a closing stock. So just add the quantity The quantity is 6,975 units are available. Valued column is this amount column. Don't add the rate column because each one costs different items, different prices. So you can't able to add the rate column. So add the amount column and quantity column alone. That will be your answer. So closing stock available is 6,975 units you have in hand, which is a value of 82,650. So this is the first in first out method. There is no other adjustments, only this adjustment, that is returning back to supplier. And then when there is a issue, when there is a more item, the manufacturer will return it back to the company, within the company, outside the company. And third one is shortage. The shortage, there's no problem, it's like a normal issue. We have to, other than mentioning MR requisition number, you are going to mention it as shortage. That is the only term you are going to change. When you are returning back to the supplier due to the damage in the product, you are returning back to the outsider. So while receiving note, you would have added in the balance available. For that process alone, you are making an entry in the issue column that the product is going out. So we have to deduct it from the particular item, not from the first item. For example, the problem would be a third item available. So when there is a returning back to the supplier, from the third item alone I have to deduct it, because that particular transaction is only for the particular product which is brought on the particular date. So you have to deduct it from that item. And the next one is when there is a returning back from within the company, when doing a process that may be excess goods, so they will return it back. So that is a normal entry where we have to make an entry in the receipt column because our goods is added in our store. So but we have to look on the in which date we have issued that. By looking on the issuing date, we can able to find out the from which stock we have used it. The rate has to be taken from the issuing date, not from the first in first out method. These are the three things has to be look on the adjustment. Thank you girls. I hope you would have understand the sum. Kindly go through the video. If there is any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you.